Hello, everybody. This is Chris Pfluger, your managing director here at IAD Florida. Today's topic is education and opportunity. And it's an old saying, right? The more you learn, the more you earn in real estate. And that's absolutely true, right? So some of our top producers are the ones that get out there and get the designations. They're the first ones to learn about any of the changes that are going on in the marketplace. And then again, they educate other agents even within the system. But today we have a very special guest. Ray Perez is with us. Ray, how are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you, Chris. Thanks for having me.
It's my pleasure. And he's an IAD agent here in the Orlando market. We've talked to Ray in the past, but Ray has a little update for us. And so I wanted to share some information because I think it's not only great the fact that Ray is the first person on the team to go through all of our new online training, which was fantastic. You're 100% done. But you also attend a lot of our live events at our Global Training Center in Orlando. So I want to get your perspective on that. How are those courses? And, obviously we try to keep them fresh and keep them coming. But tell me what your thoughts are.
All right. So in regards to the courses, I think they're a great way to get on board with IAD, get a refresher on a lot of our realtor requirements as well, in terms of how we should be doing business properly. So they serve a great purpose, and I really, enjoyed them. In addition to that, I really have started to go to as many of the Inspire opportunities and training, which are live at our center. It's a great way to really engage with all the different things that we need to learn about our trade and all the vendors that we work with and et cetera. So,
Well, I know, Ray, that we work as many topics as we can in there. So sometimes it's CE credits with some of our outside vendors, and sometimes it's IAD material with our own trainers internally. But I know we're running probably 2 to 3 classes a week. So we don't want to keep people out of the field and actually do real estate. So we want to make sure you learn.
Sometimes it's hard to pick which ones I can schedule into the equation, but I know that we're looking at also bringing them back so that we have opportunities in the future. So I picked the ones that I think are the most that I need the most at the moment, and hope that I can return for the other ones later on. But that's a great thing to worry about.
It is when you have too many to pick from. So actually, that's one of the good points there too. And I think you mentioned it. Some of it can be a refresher, and some of it can be more advanced, right? So we actually are open to everybody. So we want to be able to have people grow their teams with brand new agents, and we want to be able to grow teams with experienced agents as well. So we want to be able to have enough of a variety that really, it's one of our tenets here, right? At IAD is really that educational component. So we want to make sure we have the opportunity for everybody to grow their business.
Yeah. I agree. Those of us that have more experience always can use a refresher. So I'm always open to that. And also, since we have the opportunity to be mentors, we learn, and we are able to bring our mentees and learn together and grow together. So it's definitely a wonderful thing.
And that's how you grow a great team, right? In real estate and an IAD. So with that, we had some special opportunities. So that's why Ray's on here today. Not only did Ray take this very seriously as he's grown his team, one of his team members is in Spain.
Correct. Yes. So I want to grow my business. And one of the reasons I joined IAD was because of its international strengths and reach. And I wanted to engage more with one of my favorite countries, which is Spain. And so I have been able to, because of IAD's infrastructure structure, able to have a teammate now and a feet on the street in Spain that's on my team.
So that's some of the stuff that we talk to folks about. And other countries have been around for 16 years. Of course, they're doing this quite a bit where they have team members in other countries, which means that your organization starts to grow and revenue comes from multiple countries, which makes it very interesting, but also helps even everything out. And you've already started. You're the first person to start this, right? So you're the first person with a non-US, team member, which is fantastic. And you use that. So you went to Valencia, Spain about 3 weeks ago, and there's a picture of you in the middle with one of my favorite shirts ever.
My tacky shirt.
Tell us about this event.
Yeah, so this is one of the largest real estate events in Spain. It was held this year in Valencia. It moves around the country. There are over 800 participants, and many realtors and vendors there, and it's a great opportunity to network, get to know people, get to know what's going on in the European and Spanish real estate economy and how they're doing. So it's very fascinating what you learn. But I also was able to meet several of our IAD folks at the convention and also outside of it in Barcelona. So I'm really developing some good relationships in the country as well through IAD.
So you've got a couple of IAD Spain folks on either side of you here, which was great. They obviously attend this event every year. They're based in Barcelona, so the headquarters office, at least for the country. And so that's fantastic. You had seen, but you had a big, sign, saying, was it welcome to Florida? And how did that work?
Yeah,
Yes,
so
please.
I was part of the Florida team, which was quite large. We had a large amount of U.S. Realtors come for Florida, Florida Realtors and National Association of Realtors, which were present there as well. So there are also opportunities to network with those folks. But we had a big presence to also, teach people about all the offerings we have in real estate in all of Florida, in addition to my market.
That's fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Ray, I have to tell you, keep up the great work. Obviously, growing your team, you're going through all the educational opportunities. You're growing people on your team. So you have another person you're about to add to your team, and that person is new to real estate. But again, we have the educational, chops to make that happen for him right away.
Yes.
If you're looking to join Ray's team, down below is all his contact information coming aboard. Anything in the Central Florida area, right?
Anything in the Central Florida area, I'm happy to work with you. Absolutely, yes.
Well, Ray, this has been fantastic. Thank you for sharing the pictures. I appreciate the fact that you represented IAD there in Spain. And again, keep up the great work. Thanks for joining.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.